A warm welcome back to all alumni for our 100th anniversary celebration.
Teacher Lorraine, come find me when you're done with your work.
Okay, Director.
Lorraine, stayed at school to teach?
I'm in administration.
She's just a general assistant.
Please take this.
Interesting. That slut Lorraine is even a role model now. Her past scandals. Nobody knows now. Zamaya, your dad on the school board? You didn't know Lorraine works here. Seen our rich young lady care about commoners, where they scrounge? My dad said Zachary is attending as an outstanding alumnus. I heard he's been single all this time. Is her dad's on the school board a big deal? Lorraine, don't bother with them.
It's fine.
The ceremony is about to begin. Let's go help backstage.
Okay.
Welcome everyone to SD University's 100th anniversary celebration.
That's Zachary. I can't believe he's so young and handsome. I thought these kinds of entrepreneurs on the rich list would all be old men.
Next, let's welcome our outstanding alumnus, Zachary.
Hello everyone, I'm Zachary. Honored to represent everyone at the 100th anniversary.
Zachary is something else. His family's liquor business was on the verge of bankruptcy. He took over 5 years ago, turned it around immediately. Market value soared. He's tall, rich, and handsome. Hey, aren't you in the same year? You two must know each other, right?
Lorraine, you can only have me. Thank you, everyone. No. We're not close.
Mr. Zachary? Long time no see. Dinner party tonight. Join us. Yeah, Zachary. Since you went abroad. Haven't met since. Hey, Lorraine, don't leave yet. Let's have dinner together tonight.
No thanks. I have something to do tonight.
You can come after you're done. We haven't seen each other for so long. Don't be a spoilsport.
Next time.
This Lorraine, she's tactless. Her coming is not important. We few are fine.
Dinner tonight. Next time.
Hello, Director.
Lorraine, I'm out on an errand. Bring the documents you prepared earlier, front of the address I sent you.
Okay.
Mr. Zachary, thanks for coming today. Hey, Lorraine, what took you so long? Where are the documents? Mr. Zachary, billing donation details. Site selection plan prepared. Take a look when free. Lorraine, she handled this. She graduated from our school. She's in your year.
Really? I haven't seen her before.
Ah, Mr. Zachary. It's getting a bit late today. How about next time you visit the school? And we can explain it to you in more detail.
I'm going on a business trip tomorrow. You can tell me on the way. You have 15 minutes.
It's getting dark soon. Lorraine, please see Mr. Zachary off and explain it to him on the way.
Okay.
Go to QC Park on CN Road.
All right, boss.
How did he know I live nearby? Mr. Zachary, donation contract. Take a look.
You read it.
The payment method for this donation is a one-time full payment. Naming rights require approval by the Board of Trustees after name proposal. The location is to the south of the wishing tree.
Explain it clearly. Where is the south side of the wishing tree?
Here. She.
Isn't wearing a ring. Looks like you're not with him either. You took $1 million from my family. You're still struggling. The man you found isn't capable.
Mr. Zachary, I don't understand. Don't want the proposal? I'll stop.
Still playing dumb. Was like this when we were together. Still like this now. Lorraine, all this time, you feel fake?
Upset you? I'll get out.
Okay.
Stop the car.
Drive faster.
Mommy! Mommy! Are you in love? Mommy! Mommy! Are you in love?
Natalie, no nonsense.
I'm serious. I saw the car driving away. There was a handsome uncle inside.
That's Mom's client.
Really? But that uncle looked very angry. Mom, did you make him angry?
Yeah. So, Mom needs to be more careful from now on. I absolutely can't let him find fault with me. Let's go home.
Grandpa!
Oh my precious granddaughter. You're back.
Grandpa, I picked up Mom.
Natalie's so good.
Grandpa, Mom's going to fall in love.
Well, that's something new. Natalie, go. I'll take you back to wash and sleep. What? Are you talking about Natalie's father?
Yes. Don't take Natalie to school recently. I'm afraid he'll find out.
Lorraine, you've been through a lot. Raising Natalie all these years. Her biological father is back. The Joe family is well off, if he acknowledges you.
They won't agree to it.
His father and I worked hard our whole lives and put all our effort into raising him. It wasn't for him to be with a woman of this background like you. Do you think you're worthy of him? And you dared to get pregnant out of wedlock. Do you want to use the child in your belly to get into my Joe family? Let me tell you. Don't even think about it. I will absolutely not acknowledge this child.
Don't want Joe family affecting Natalie. Any negative impact.
All right. Let's not talk about it anymore.
Sir, someone named Zamaya called.
Tell her I'm out. Hang up.
I'll tell her. You won't attend the class reunion.
Wait a moment.
Samaya, heard your family and Zachary's family collab.
Collaborating. Co-branded sparkling wine. She's not doing it for collaboration. She's doing it for Zachary. Don't be shy. Back in college, I could already tell you had a thing for Zachary. It's just a pity. Zachary wasn't interested in women back then.
I remember. He had a thing with Lorraine. They had a past.
How? Never saw them together.
Well, I saw them secretly flirting. Maybe it was a secret relationship.
Then you must have seen wrong.
Impossible.
What's Lorraine like? Zachary likes her? Everyone knows. Lorraine's fickle, flirtatious.
I remember. She had an outside boyfriend. I ran into them before.
Zachary, come here.
Why is it just you guys?
We specifically came early to wait for you.
Right, Zachary. Last time you were busy. Couldn't meet. This time, you must. Have drinks.
I don't drink.
Lorraine, I asked for the wine. Why are you late?
I'm sorry, Samaya. The office was quite busy.
Really? My dad said. Your admin department just slacks off, taking half a day to do a little work. Were you slacking off? Lorraine, not lecturing. We're all classmates. Everyone's successful. You're still doing errands. Seriously reflect. Go. Pour the wine. Be more observant.
I heard your director say you're specifically in charge of the agreements. No wonder the progress is so slow. So all day long, you're busy with this stuff.
Sorry, Mr. Zachary.
I am indeed responsible for your donation.
This time, the school board personally requested my presence. Couldn't refuse.
Last contract had imperfections. I suggest you put your focus on your work.
Last time, short on time. Couldn't ask you. Mr. Zachary, still unsatisfied?
All right. Don't talk about work anymore. Let's talk after dinner. Lorraine, join us.
She needs to go back and revise the contract.
My apologies. I still have to work overtime.
Lorraine keeps to herself. Doesn't keep in touch with classmates.
Exactly. I think she...
Something else to do? Go ahead and eat.
Zachary, leaving again?
I donated the building on feeling. For my alma mater. Didn't expect the board to disrespect. You even had the agreement lead to chores.
Oh, no. I just wanted to...
Contract revisions. Send tomorrow evening. Send after revising. Add me. You don't think I have other intentions towards you, do you? You thought I helped you out because I still had lingering feelings. But I haven't forgotten how you treated me before. Lorraine. I didn't think that... I haven't forgotten when I was at my lowest. You chose to break up with me, abort my child, and chose that Skylar... People always have owned their actions. So please also show your professional attitude, and don't let it affect work. Contract revised. Send it tomorrow.
I introduced many suitable girls. You didn't want any. Don't marry. Don't have children. What do you want?
Mom, work is busy. No time for this.
Zachary's still thinking about. That college woman?
No, I'm not. I'm hanging up.
Mr. Zachary, Director Chris and I are waiting for you, in the EDSA department.
Careful. Are you okay, little one?
My butterfly.
Butterflies aren't that easy to catch.
My mom says so too, but I insist on catching it.
So stubborn.
Even the King of Heaven can't stop me. Butterfly!
What a strange feeling.
Mr. Zachary, revised, as instructed. Why come yourself? You could have just said, Lorraine would have sent it.
I think Miss Lorraine seems to mind. Contacting clients. Never mind. Once the design draft is ready, please have Miss Lorraine send it to me as soon as possible. Miss Lorraine, don't worry. Aside from work, I also don't wish to have any interaction with someone like you.
Hey, Mr. Zachary, you.
Mom, I caught the butterfly. Oh, Mom, I caught the butterfly.
Dad? Why did you bring Natalie?
I took her to the park. Forgot my keys. Came to find you.
Did you two just see anyone?
No, just the two of us. Here. Oh.
Natalie, be a good girl. Go home first.
And I'll wait for you at home.
Okay, go ahead.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Don.
Leaving.
Yes.
You AD times Titch. I underestimated you. You dared hook up with Zachary.
Zachary and I are colleagues. Even if there was something, no reason to hit me.
Still pretending? Think I'm blind? Can't I see? You don't know yourself. Dreaming of a Cinderella story. Dream on. Let me tell you, our families are close. Auntie Yvonne is very pleased with me. Don't get in my way. I'll expose your dirty secrets.
What dirty secrets?
I've looked into it. You got pregnant before marriage? And gave birth to AD times Star. How dare you hit me?
Say that again. I dare you. Call my daughter a bastard.
Tell my dad to fire you.
I'll have my dad fire you.
Prepare for the abortion procedure. Please have the patient sign the final consent form.
Lorraine. Can't bear it? Give birth. Dad can afford to raise it. Although we're not related by blood, we've long been a family. If it weren't for the 1 million you brought, Skylar wouldn't have lasted that long. You've done so much for your brother. Consider this my way of repaying you.
Dad, I really can't bear to lose this child.
Yeah. Here, wash your little hands clean.
Mommy, you're fat. Grandpa made braised pork. What's wrong, Mommy?
Mommy is so useless. I might lose my job.
That's not true. I think You're the most amazing person in the world.
Okay. I'll try hard to find a new job.
Mommy, you work so hard all by yourself. If Daddy could come back and take care of Mommy, that would be great.
Natalie. Daddy,
I know. Daddy is very busy. I just want Mommy to be happier.
Okay. As long as you're happy. Mommy is the happiest person in the world.
Okay?
Natalie, don't scare me. Dad.
What's wrong?
Natalie's feverish. To the hospital, quickly.
Doctor, Dad's in a stroke coma. For years. Still no improvement? After all, he's getting on in years. All his bodily functions are declining. Being able to maintain the current state is already very good. Thank you, Doctor.
The capital chain is broken. Your dad had a stroke from the shock. Group in trouble, internally and externally. You're still thinking about that woman. I don't have such a useless son like you. Do you think Lorraine loves you very much? She was quite decisive. She took my $1 million, aborted the child, abandoned you.
What? She aborted our child. Mom, you're lying to me, aren't you?
Zachary, I'm not lying to you. Forget about that woman. Mom only has you now. Our family needs you. That winery abroad is our last chance to turn things around.
Hello.
What did the doctor say?
Still, the same.
Zachary, your dad won't wake up for good. I'm also getting old. The house is always so quiet and empty. If you were to start a family, how wonderful it would be to have a child. Mom isn't trying to force you. I just hope you won't always be alone.
Mom, I understand.
I wish we will be together forever.
Patient fainted. BP 60, heart rate 49. Natalie, resuscitate her first. Family, wait outside.
My butterfly.
Butterflies are hard to catch.
Even the King of Heaven can't stop me.
It's that child. Could it be Lorraine didn't abort her and my child? Doctor, how's the child?
Child's condition stable. The preliminary diagnosis is myocarditis. We can only confirm the situation after further tests. Does your family have any history of hereditary diseases?
My mother and brother had heart conditions. My brother died 6 years ago. My mother passed away from illness 2 years ago.
Complete the admission procedure first. I'll call cardiology now.
Lorraine, don't panic. Natalie might not have Skylar's illness, but...
Skylar also suffered from this illness back then.
Don't overthink it. Handle Natalie first. I'll handle the procedures. Go quickly.
What is your relationship to the patient?
She's my granddaughter.
Fill it out and leave it here. I need to deliver some documents first.
Xander,
granddaughter. The father is surnamed Shu. So, it's Lorraine and his child. I was really full of myself.
Let me tell you. It's about that. Get water.
I'll wait for you.
Meet often. With Shu, from another school. Him, right? You're breaking up with me for him.
You know no point. Hiding it.
2. Timing me. Demanding $1 million. I don't believe you're that kind of person. Just tell me. It's all untrue. And I'll believe you.
You think you know me so well. You wouldn't understand, young master. Common people's struggles. I'm just facing reality. Your family offers me money. Why shouldn't I take it?
You can tell me all your difficulties. Is he richer than me?
Stop pretending, young master. I know your family is almost bankrupt. Focus on yourself. Find a way out.
So this is the reason. It's because I'm no longer useful. Lorraine, I'd rather we had never met.
Boss, are we going home? To the company. Okay.
I can't believe this is real.
I'd rather we had never met. To timing me, I was no longer used. You can tell me all your difficulties. Is he richer than me?
Sis, what's wrong?
No.
My fault. Always sick, making you worry.
Don't say that. Don't worry. Got enough for treatment.
Sis, where'd you get this money?
Don't worry about it. You'll definitely get better. The preliminary results are out. It's a typical cardiomyopathy. For this condition, the ultimate solution, e-transplant surgery. Don't worry. While waiting for a heart donor, we'll have many conservative treatment options. No transplant. What?
Doctor, no transplant. My brother died 2 months after transplant surgery.
I understand your fear. Rejection is a possibility. But if there's no transplant, she will eventually... Dad, Natalie and Skylar have the same disease.
Hereditary. Why can't it be inherited by me?
Why?
Lorraine, stay strong. Today's medical technology is better. We have some savings. I'll tell the Zhou family the truth. They pay. We'll go to the best hospital. Don't worry. Natalie will be fine.
What? How can this be, Director? This... Is there really no other way?
Director, I'd like a few days off this month.
Lorraine, you've been fired.
What?
I'm in a difficult position. I can't protect you. It's the school board's demand. Why did you offend Miss Amaya?
Daughter sick. Can't lose job. need money.
I can't make that decision, but I will request that the school provide you with compensation.
Lorraine, there's nothing we can do. Both the director and I argue for you. My cousin works at a fancy restaurant. They're short-staffed. Salary isn't high. Work evenings. Still have time to care for Natalie. Take this for now. Once you find a better place, then you can leave.
Thank you. I've caused you trouble.
These are the basic tasks. You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Understood.
Welcome. How many people?
I'm here. I'll do my best. Natalie still needs money. What's worse? Get no job.
4 people.
Thank you, Mr. Zachary. For this meal, I chose this area's upscale restaurant.
Mr. Zachary, our district's quarterly target has been completed ahead of schedule.
Okay. Why are you talking business right away? Boring. Waiter, pour the wine first. So much. If I get drunk later, you'll have to take responsibility.
Excuse me.
Zeth, you arranged a beauty. To mess with me, I'm sorry. Right.
Don't make things difficult. For the young lady?
You really would do anything for money.
Mr. Zachary, you know each other.
No.
Excuse me. Please don't do this.
How did you become so pathetic? Where's all your former ambition gone?
Come here.
Huh?
I saw a guy waiting for Lorraine outside the school last night.
Isn't she always single? Nonsense. She's quite promiscuous. Don't be fooled by her innocent appearance. Outside school, she plays all sides. Her relationships are a mess.
I've heard her family situation is really complicated.
Brother, when you were collecting homework, didn't you see the information?
No. But I heard from the counselor that her mother got married twice.
Are you crazy?
What did you just say?
What? Isn't that a fact?
Apologize to me.
Why should I?
Are you going to apologize or not?
I told you. I won't apologize to you, a woman with such messy relationships.
Mr. Zachary, were you talking to me?
Mr. Zachary. Mr. Zachary, why are you hitting me?
I am annoyed with you.
Think you're so damn great.
I'm not a pushover.
Forget it. Let's go.
Mr. Zachary and the waitress are blind to what's going on. How dare you talk back to him? Do you have a death wish?
This is all I have. Cleaner, then a towel. Thank you. For today's matter.
Short on money. Child's treatment.
How did you know?
I guess. But after today's incident, it'll be hard for you to stay here, right? Sky Group Admin Department. Another position open.
Zachary, Lorraine dared to hit you? Doesn't she know your family's connections? With the school?
I won't stoop to a woman's level.
Exactly. That's right.
Oh! No more gossip from now on.
Zachary, you definitely have a thing for Lorraine.
Get lost.
Where are you going?
Lorraine, do you really think you're a fairy? Why so high and mighty? Everyone knows you're a slut. Since you won't be with me, I'll ruin your reputation.
Jasper, you're truly disgusting.
You're angry now. Follow me. I'll protect you. No one will dare say anything about you.
Dream on.
You offended Zachary. Offend me again. Expect your college life even. I like strong-willed women like you. Conquering you will be so satisfying. Later in class, you'll sit nicely beside me. Otherwise, I can't guarantee what I might say.
Why treat me like this? I did nothing wrong.
Happy and not again.
You never listen, huh? Don't push your luck. Apologize.
Apologize.
Brother Zachary wants an apology.
Did you hear that?
I'm telling you to apologize. I won't say it a third time.
I'm sorry, Lorraine.
Don't ever bother her again.
What?
What's wrong? Report your threats to classmates? Dean's office? Get lost. I was wrong last time. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I just feel sorry for you.
Now is not the time to be turning down money.
Total kid.
Lorraine, what are you doing here?
Here, for an interview.
Fired from SD University. Guy Group won't hire you.
You try hard to notice me. You must be exhausted. You.
You poor people are good at pretending. You're all talk, even when things are dire. Let me tell you, I'm about to become Sky Group's partner. Compete with me?
Hello, madam. How may I help you?
C.O. Zamaya, Vane Cultural Group. See, Mr. Zachary?
I'm sorry, madam, without an appointment. I cannot let you in.
Need an appointment?
No appointment. President won't see guests.
Hello, I'm Lorraine.
Hello, madam. Mr. Zachary instructed us, admin dept, on 28th floor.
Hello, Miss Lorraine. My surname is Wang. I'm the supervisor here. I heard you used to work at SD University?
Yes, I also worked in administration before.
All right. I have a meeting in a bit. Fill out the forms first. That's your workstation. Team leader, Lillian. This colleague will guide you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Okay.
Newcomer.
Hello, I'm Lorraine.
No time for intros now. Sort these documents by region. Organize them. Then take them to the president's office.
Okay. Hello?
Lorraine, come to the hospital, quickly! Natalie is unconscious.
Okay, I'll be right there. Natalie.
Quiet. Blood supply issue. Complications. Child too young. Continues. Leads to organ failure.
But we still need to wait in line for a heart donor.
Natalie's lucky. Special imported medicine. In clinical use. Stabilizes condition. Also helps surgery. Cost is high. Make arrangements.
Mom, I'm sorry. I made you work so hard.
How could that be? Mom was just about to come to see you.
Mom, when can I go home?
Don't worry, Natalie. Mom will definitely cure you and take you home.
Really, Mom? I'll listen to the doctor.
Is there really no other way?
I told you to deliver documents to Zachary. Where did you go?
Sorry, emergency. Forgot.
What kind of person? Absent first day. How did HR hire? How clueless.
An emergency. You can explain it to Zachary yourself. What kind of emergency made you delay his documents for 5 hours? Go back to your work.
Okay.
Told you I was right. Thank you for reminding me today. Lorraine's a troublemaker. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been expelled from SD University. Why would I lie to you? I think she's going to be fired again today.
Come in. Put it here. Why did you deliver it so late?
Something came up at home.
Something came up. No excuse. Next time, find someone to hand it to.
Got it. Won't happen again.
Forget it. You can go back now. Lorraine, is it worth it? You abandoned me without hesitation to be with that guy. Is it worth it? Now, running around for your child's medical expenses? If only you had known. Why did you do it then?
Child too young. If this continues, it leads to organ failure?
Mommy, when can I go home?
Natalie, it's your child.
Natalie, is your child?
What are you talking about?
Natalie, is your daughter?
You suddenly broke up with me back then, and got together with another man. For 6 whole years. You've treated me like a fool. Do you think I'm that easy to deceive?
Her name is Natalie. She's 6 years old this year. A girl. She was conceived the month before we broke up.
When we graduate, we'll get married. So, she didn't abort the child back then, but lied to me that the child was gone.
If you don't believe me, you can get a paternity test. Natalie is seriously ill now and needs a lot of money. I don't have that much money, but you do.
You decided to have my child. Hid it from me for 6 years. Child's sick. You told me. Why would I accept this?
I'm sorry. If you can pay to save Natalie, I can atone for my sins. If your family doesn't acknowledge this child, once Natalie recovers, I can take her and move away. If you acknowledge her, I can let go. Won't be her mother. I just need her to be alive.
Lorraine. You were the one who said to break up. You were also the one who left me for money. Now you need money, and you come back to me and telling me the child is mine. Did you ever treat me like a human being? Speak. Are you planning to play me for a fool again?
I'm not. I really am not. Natalie's sick. Needs money, a father.
I'll get a paternity test. But you better not let me find out. You've deceived me again?
Oh my God, what did this lady do to make Zachary so angry? I think Lorraine is finished this time.
Miss Lorraine, someone already paid for the special medicine this morning. The subsequent treatment costs have also been fully prepaid.
Who paid for that?
It was Natalie's father's secretary. Natalie has been moved to a private room. The private rooms are upstairs. I'll have the nurse take you there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's your turn.
Mommy, Daddy's finally back.
Finally.
I told Natalie before that you went to work somewhere far away.
Actually, Daddy and I met before, but he didn't know then.
Natalie, I'm sorry. Daddy came back late.
Daddy, you're finally back.
Please don't leave me again.
I won't. Daddy won't leave you again. I've done the paternity test. Since Natalie is my child, I will take full responsibility and give her everything she needs. Get in the car.
No need.
What's your current status?
What do you mean?
Your marital status.
I'm single. I guessed right. Her life turned out this way. She broke up with that guy.
Bring ID? Yeah.
What for?
To get married.
Get married. Why?
You'd do anything for Natalie. So, be my wife in name only. What's the problem with that? For Natalie's long-term well-being, we must give her a complete and stable family. Do you want her to? Rush back and forth to see her parents.
Your mother won't agree.
You don't need to worry about that.
All right.
Your hair is messy. Starting today, you'll move in with me. My secretary will fetch your belongings.
But...
No buts. Living together makes it easier for us to visit the child. You can leave now. I still have work to do.
Oh.
Get the car ready. I'm going to the ancestral home.
That, Lorraine. How is she still at the company? Didn't you say she was going to be fired?
Was the Maya lying to me?
Look.
Madam, I'm William, the boss's secretary. Would you mind giving me the house keys?
Okay. Sorry. Dad will update if needed.
Madam, don't worry.
Lorraine wasn't fired. She got promoted.
What's really going on between her and Zachary?
Even William is working for her.
What's happening? She's just a vixen, longing for marrying into a wealthy family. Given her background, at most, she'll be an unpresentable mistress. He'll dump her when he gets tired of her.
Don't you all have work to do? Chatting idly here in the morning. Let me tell you something. From now on, in the office, no more gossiping about baseless rumors. Why are you still standing there? Get to work. I need to keep a close eye on them. If I let them kick out Zachary's person, will I still have a job? Lorraine. What?
To deliver a document.
I'll do it.
What? You're married!
The child is already 6 years old. Haven't you always wanted a grandchild? Now that there's a child, it's only natural to accept the child's mother, too.
Where did this child come from? You weren't tricked by some vixen, were you?
I knew you'd say that. So the paternity test has been done.
All right. You're the head of the household now. You've grown independent. You are not discussing this with me. You're informing me.
I know it was sudden. You can't accept it now. Understandable.
Who is that woman? Where is the child? I want to meet them.
When the time is right, I'll naturally let you meet her.
This time, you've hidden that woman so well. Are you mad at me about what happened with Lorraine? That woman took the money and left without hesitation. She betrayed you. Everything I did was for you.
Really?
You're a father yourself now. Someday, you'll understand my good intentions. Zachary, back then, our family had internal issues, and external ones, but you focus on that woman. You need to understand.
You need to understand, Mom.
I just hope you stop trying to control my life.
Zachary.
Mom, I got into Capital University.
Just the start. Don't get complacent.
Oh. Dad, look! Making these useless things. What's the point? Completely worthless.
Mr. Zachary has arrived.
The things Mr. and Mrs. brought are all put away. But she's sleeping in the guest room.
Got it. Let her be.
Honey water.
Did you prepare this?
Madame prepared this for you before bed.
You should rest first.
Oh.
She still remembers, surprisingly.
Thanks for your help. Told you weren't well. Here's honey water.
Zachary, Dad and I took your carvings and threw them out. No more carving.
Zachary, you dropped something.
It's just trash. Throw it away.
It's so beautiful. How could it be trash?
You think it's beautiful?
Beautiful. Saw you carving all class. Like an artist.
What's art worth?
The passion is priceless.
Lorraine. I like you.
Is there something you need me for?
No, nothing. The hospital called. Off to Natalie. Receives special medicine. Her condition stabilized. If there's a suitable heart donor, she can have the surgery at any time.
Really? That's wonderful. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me. Natalie is my daughter too. I'll get some rest. Ren, Madam allergic to seafood porridge. Don't make it next time.
I'll get Madam another bowl.
Let's eat. It's heavy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go together.
Hospital first to see. Natalie then work. Asked Vincent for leave.
Okay. Driver picks you up, drops you off. No.
I'm afraid my colleagues will see and talk. I'll just take a taxi myself. I'm afraid colleagues will see and gossip.
Careful. What are you looking at?
Afraid of being talked about.
So she still doesn't want to go public.
Sir, tonight's wine tasting before lunch. It's ready.
Understood. Go pick up Madam. Tell her to join us.
Okay.
Madam, the CEO got married.
CEO never dated or married. Rumor was he liked men?
The CEO is bisexual?
Wow. Are rich people's marriages always the secretive?
Bombshell. Our CEO, long single, secretly married. Who did he actually marry, keeping it so tightly under wraps?
All I know is some gold digger wannabes will end up with nothing.
Everyone knows. Zachary wouldn't think I spread it. Would he?
Madam, please get in the car.
How come you came to pick me up?
Madam, event tonight. Mr. Zachary needs a female companion. He asked me to invite you.
But I have to go to work. Do I really have to go?
Please rest assured. I've already arranged everything for your work. Clothes have also been prepared for you. The brand consultant is waiting for you at home.
Keeping up appearances is also one of his wife duties, isn't it? All right. Thank you for your trouble.
Hello, may I ask if you've registered?
Lorraine.
Please come in.
It's a wine tasting event today. Everyone here is a boss from a young winery. Gaigru has launched a new wine, specifically for the youth market. However, wine tasting is secondary. The main purpose is to attract business partners. Whoever can secure a partnership with our Mr. Zachary will surely skyrocket to success.
I heard from someone at Yuntian that Zachary is getting married.
How is that possible? Yvonne just said last week she'd set me up. Who's reckless? Who dare spread rumors?
Gigi just gossiping. Everyone knows you and Zachary are a match made in heaven.
Yvonne said. She told me to be with Zachary, so I'm Joe family's daughter-in-law.
Future mother-in-law approved. Then the partnership is yours.
How is this pauper here? Lorraine?
What are you doing here?
You never change. Always trying to get into places you don't belong. Your circle. Which big shot today brought you here? Your silence means consent. It seems you've lost one job after another, and now you're selling yourself.
Lorraine is my wife. From now on, watch your mouth.
What? What did you say? You two got married? Are you kidding me?
I'm not that free, Zamaya. Let me remind you, Lorraine is my wife. If you bother her again, don't blame me for being rude to you. Are you okay?
That Lorraine. Does this mean you're Zachary's wife? Mr. Zachary, secretly together all these years, you finally married Lorraine. Didn't even tell old classmates.
You're such an opportunistic suck-up.
Zamaya, isn't this wonderful? Look, true love always wins.
We still have things to do. Excuse us for a moment.
What do you mean?
Zamaya, instead of clashing with me, you'd better think about yourself. You repeatedly made things difficult for Lorraine before. Just now, seeing how Zachary protected his wife, your cooperation plan is probably ruined. If you have the time, think more about yourself. By then, don't blame me for surpassing you.
B times pitch. Lorraine climbed the social ladder.
I can still pull her down.
Mr. Zachary, product cat is unique. This design, special meaning?
When I was young, I had a hobby of carving, although I didn't stick with it. But someone once told me, passion is priceless.
But passion is priceless.
So when creating this wine for young people, I remembered my youthful persistence.
Product for young people emphasizes individuality, as expected of Mr. Zachary. Hope to cooperate.
Please excuse me. What do you want to say?
In the future, will there be many more gatherings like this?
You don't like it.
I'm not very good at socializing.
You don't have to be good at it. You just need to stand by my side.
Today, I almost caused you trouble.
It's okay. When I choose partners, I look at their character. People like Zamaya are not within my consideration.
Still, thank you for helping me out.
It's fine. You are my wife. Disrespecting you is disrespecting me.
But we only got married for the child.
What do you mean?
It means nothing. I just think, if you later meet someone...
I don't have time for this. Or are you saying you want someone else?
That's not what I mean.
In this city, you won't find a second man richer than me.
The cap of the new wine bottle is beautiful. Did you design it yourself?
You should know. Entrepreneurs are best at telling stories. After I took over the winery, every day I'm just trying to keep my head above water. How could I possibly have time for passions then?
So, that story isn't true.
Otherwise, what did you think? Did you think my old feelings for you were rekindled?
That's not what I meant.
You told me about Natalie. Weren't you just banking on my lingering feelings? Now I have everything. I want to know why. Back then, for money, abandoned me for another. You had my child. No hesitation. Why?
Does he want to know about the past? Skylar and I.
Enough. Lorraine, not interested. Stories with other men. What is it?
Hello, Mr. Zachary. Jason, Legal Department, entrusted by your mother, Chairwoman Yvonne, for your post-nuptial asset protection.
Boss, it's your mother. Answer it.
Has Jason arrived?
He's here.
You don't want me to see him? My daughter-in-law and granddaughter. Then I have the right to freeze the Jill family's assets for post-marital preservation. To prevent unknown individuals causing significant losses, as your mother and the chairman of the group, I demand you cooperate with Jason.
Yvonne, you are truly professional.
What do you mean?
Hung up.
Zachary, it's all business. Please understand. My way. I need your wife's info. What do you think, Jason?
I guess you don't want to stay in Sky Group's legal department anymore.
Zachary, I know. You don't want the chairman troubling your wife. I understand. I'll handle your wife's finances and shares. Is this acceptable? The boss is in a bad mood. Shut up. What does that mean? Make me a little braver? Zachary, legal debts. I must tell you. You must provide your wife's personal information.
I'm not very familiar with her either. Go ask her yourself.
Not here. Quick, let's go. Ugh. No way. How can the boss pretend he doesn't know his wife? Make me ask in person. Madam in the office. Shh. Oh. It seems the boss and his wife had a fight. Careful, you'll get fired. Don't tell anyone I told you. I saw you.
Oh, my. Isn't this Mr. Jason from the legal department? What brings him here?
I'm here for the madam.
The madam.
You're with us? Shh. I have my own work to do. Go entertain yourself. Busy? Let me introduce myself. I'm Jason from the legal department. Hello. Have a seat. Call me Jay. Too kind.
Lorraine is our boss's wife.
Here. Chairman's post-nuptial agreement I drafted. The boss asked me to first bring it to you for review.
Post-nuptial agreement signed. She'll have nothing after divorce.
Have a seat.
I didn't expect you'd be so cooperative with my work. You're simply so approachable. You work then. Won't bother you.
Vincent, urgent matter today. Requesting leave.
Oh, why are you asking for leave? From now on, you can go whenever you want. You don't need to tell me specifically.
Ah.
Don't delay important matters. Sis, come, I'll take you. Come on.
Huh? Being guarded against by the chairman? What kind of boss's wife is that? Even if she marries into a wealthy family, she'll still be looked down upon. Hello, Zamaya. The matter you asked me to look into last time? Yes. I saw today...
Mr. Zachary, Lorraine has already signed the agreement. Please take a look. If there are no issues, you can sign it.
Did she read it carefully? She did.
Lorraine signed after reading.
What did she say?
She said... Oh, she said it's fine. Thank you.
Not well drafted. Redraft.
Oh, this! No problem. William. Boss.
Where's the madam?
It seems she went to the hospital. Are you going to pick up the madam?
Sweetie, I'm here.
Mom. Oh, where's Grandpa?
Grandpa went home to rest. Mommy will stay with you today.
Mom, I'm much better. When can I go home?
Just a little longer. It'll be soon.
Dad's here.
Natalie. Sorry. Dad's busy with work. No time to see you.
It's okay, Dad. After I'm discharged, we can see each other every day.
First the special medicine. All gone today. Parents sign here.
Okay. I'll go.
Go ahead. Get some more rest. Be careful.
What's wrong, Dad?
Nothing.
Dad wasn't around. Mom took care of me alone. It was tough. Don't make Mom sad.
Okay. Don't worry. As long as Mom is willing, Dad will always be by her side. Could it be that person surnamed Sh? That's why Lorraine is all alone. Help me look into someone.
Yes.
Never mind. If it's true, what am I arguing with a dead person for?
I'm not going back tonight. I'm going to stay with Natalie at the hospital.
Got it.
Oh, by the way, Natalie said you found my wallet. Where are the photos inside? Give them back to me.
Drive.
Hey. If he knew that I've deceived him more than once, he would probably be even angrier by then, unable to maintain this.
Madam, have you eaten? Breakfast is still warm.
Thank you, Ren. I've already eaten. That agreement. Jason said he wants to re-sign it.
So,
I'd like to add a clause
if both parties agree to divorce...
regarding the child's future medical expenses.
What you're thinking, after the divorce...
Drafting the agreement. Be as comprehensive as possible.
Comprehensive. Okay. I'll have the lawyer go through each clause carefully before you sign.
Madam,
The breakfast.
Clear it away.
Yes.
One lie needs more lies to cover it up. Just let the mistakes stand.
Mr. Zachary revised clauses for Madam's rights. But you know, the President has to review it.
Divorce clause unacceptable.
And more clauses. I've already added so many. Still need to add more.
Mr. Jason? Talking divorce right away? Quick marriage? Quick divorce? Is it thrilling? Go away.
I told you so. Lorraine can't hold on to the position of boss's wife. Just wait for the show.
Boss, Mr. Meyer from Vane Cultural Group is here.
What is she doing here?
She booked an appointment 3 days ago. She wants to discuss partnership.
Let her in.
Zachary.
About our cooperation, I think. Your company culture doesn't align with ours.
Rejecting me for Lorraine? Check this document first.
Who let you investigate her?
Don't be angry. We've known each other for years. My dad and your mom are old friends. Don't get scammed. Zachary, it's for your own good. Lorraine, that loose woman, has a 6-year-old illegitimate daughter. Private investigators couldn't find out. The child's father. No wonder she took leave. Her senior year. She went to have a baby. Aunt definitely won't approve of her.
I know this. Tell me something new.
You knew all of this. You knew. And you still married her?
Because that's my daughter.
What? Your daughter? No way. She must be lying to you. I've checked everything. She comes from such a family. Her mother married twice. Stepfather and younger brother. Her brother died of a genetic disease. How unlucky. And you still want a woman like that?
Brother.
Brother, it's absolutely true. There's no way it's fake.
Do you think that Lorraine really loves you? She took my $1 million, agreed to abort the child, abandoned you.
Actually, Tyler and I...
What about the photos inside?
It's her brother. Not for someone else. No, for money. To save her brother.
What are you talking about?
I'll let it go. Someone else for cooperation. We'll talk to you.
Zachary, what are you trying to do?
You took $1 million from my family. Still so unhappy. The man you found isn't very capable either. I haven't forgotten my Lois. You broke up with me, aborted our child, chose you. You broke up with me because of him.
Didn't you already know? There's no need for me to hide it anymore. It's your child.
You took it upon yourself to have our child, and kept it from me for 6 years. Now she's sick, and only now do you tell me. What makes you think I'd accept this?
If you acknowledge her, I'll step aside. Won't be her mother. She's sick. She needs money. She needs a father.
Why didn't I realize it sooner? Where's the madam?
Madam wants to sleep. She's in the guest room.
Really?
What's wrong? What exactly are you doing?
Why didn't you tell me? There was no other man at all. Skylar is your brother.
He knows everything now.
Look at me. Lorraine.
I'm sorry. I accepted Auntie's conditions and chose to give you up. Without me, you can still live a good life. But if we didn't have that money, Skylar wouldn't have made it. Skylar. Skylar! Don't disturb our work. Dad, what exactly happened?
They said it was a heart condition. The doctor said it would cost $1 million.
This.
What do we do? Tell me, where am I supposed to get that much money?
Don't worry, Dad. Leave it to me. But very young they brought me. Mom married my stepfather. They had Skylar. So we have different last names. Until my first year of high school, their relationship soured, and they divorced. It was a very unpleasant separation. I stayed with Mom. Skylar stayed with Dad. Mom didn't allow me to see them. So, no one knew that I had a younger brother. After I went to college, I stopped living at home. Skylar would occasionally come to see me privately. Every family has troubles. I didn't want anyone to know about this.
But your brother needs money to live. You could have come to me. Why didn't you tell me?
Do you know where Zachary went?
What?
Where did Zachary go?
He got a call during class. Said something came up at home.
Hello.
Hello? Are you home yet?
Yeah, my dad had a stroke. They issued a critical illness notice.
How could this happen?
Family finances are in trouble. I'll figure it out. Did you want to see me?
No. Take care of your family first.
Okay. While I'm away. Take care of yourself. Wait for me.
Okay. Later, my dad and I borrowed some money from relatives to temporarily stabilize Skylar's condition. But it wasn't long before that money ran out.
So my mom found you. Forcing you into making a deal with her.
Truly, out of options, considering a loan, Auntie Yvonne came to school.
Take the $1 million. Leave my son.
Auntie, I respect you're his mother. Respect our feelings.
His father and I worked our lives, poured our hearts into raising him, not so he'd end up with a woman from your background. Are you worthy of him? You dare get pregnant out of wedlock? Use the child? Into the Zhou family? Don't even think about it. I will absolutely not acknowledge this child.
Auntie, I didn't think that.
Don't call me auntie. If it weren't for you, his future would be 100 times brighter. Because of you, he won't talk to me. Had the heart to drag him into this mess. If not for you, he'd find a wealthy heiress from a good family to solve this problem. If he chooses you and your family, he'll suffer endlessly. Please understand a mother's feelings. Just let him go.
Auntie, I understand your feelings. Zachary is a person, not a tool. Don't want him sad, nor betray him, nor right, to give him up. Hello?
Hello, Lorraine? Your brother is dying!
What? I'll be right there. Dad, what's going on? Didn't Skylar seem stable yesterday?
Excuse me, don't disturb our work.
He's temporarily out of danger. The center just informed me a suitable heart is available. Surgery tomorrow. Quickly raise the money. If you miss this chance, you might not get another one.
Doctor, money not raised. Can we wait longer?
Find a way, quickly. Do you know how hard it is to find a suitable heart? It looks okay for now. That's because he's still young. If it acts up, he could die at any moment. Hurry up and find a solution.
Lorraine asked every relative for money. You said you'd get the money. Is that true?
Dad, I'll try. Hello? Hello, Auntie. The million you mentioned. I need it now. I'm sorry. In a life or death situation, I still chose to give up on you. Actually, I also know your mom was right. Find a woman. Someone similar.
No one is better than you. It was my fault. Everything was a mess at home. I didn't take good care of you.
From the moment we started negotiating conditions, I no longer had the right to talk about feelings with you.
But Natalie, she's still so young. I really couldn't let her.
It's all in the past.
Starting today, I will protect you both. I'm not going anywhere. Once Natalie gets better, I'll take you both abroad.
Natalie still has to go to school. Mom.
What are you doing here?
Taking her to wine tasting? You're still afraid I'd find out. Where's the child?
In the ward.
Are you trying to wake her up? Taking my money, but breaking your promise. Secretly having child. To climb up. Well played.
Wait for me downstairs.
What's her name?
Natalie.
Natalie. Natalie. How could she be so seriously ill? What did the doctor say?
She's waiting for a heart transplant. The doctor said the prognosis after surgery will be good. Mom, back then, Lorraine took that $1 million. It was to save her younger brother. Her brother was like Natalie. Hospital bed, waiting for heart transplant. So please, try to understand her.
What happened then?
The medical standards back then were not as advanced as they are now.
Then we must give Natalie the best medicine and ask experts to treat her. I'm old. I can't handle this kind of shock.
Of course. I've already arranged everything. But don't make things difficult for Lorraine. We split then. Raised Natalie alone for 6 years. If Natalie hadn't gotten sick, she would never have found me again. She's not who you think.
You're blinded by love. You think she's good. Talk to her alone. Watch Natalie. I'll go find her.
Okay.
We each had our own difficulties back then. I hope you can understand.
I understand.
I'm very sorry about your brother, but don't blame me for being prejudiced against you. Zachary kept sending money to your family. It's hard for me not to overthink it.
I've never received any money.
You don't know. Your mother often asked Zachary for money.
What's wrong? Did my mom say something to you? What's wrong?
Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
6 years ago, after my mom found out we were dating, she secretly approached you and even asked you for money.
I know. Mother relationship bad, but she's your mother. If she's not doing well, you'll be unhappy too.
I didn't know any of this.
Well, now you know. You can compensate me now.
Mr. Zachary, new products sales volume far exceeded expectations. What's up with him?
I don't know.
He seems to be in a good mood lately.
Boss.
Got it. Keep up the good work. You may leave.
Mr. Zachary, tonight, people from IVV are coming. Dinner?
I can't make it. Wife's waiting for dinner. At home.
Okay. Oh, so having a wife makes you special?
Boss, SD University is pressing for an update. Your donated building's naming. Still undecided.
Always on my mind. Let's call it Longing Hall.
Okay, then I'll inform the person in charge.
Call Jason in.
Just in time. He's currently waiting for you by the door.
What about the divorce, Mr. Zachary? Added a few more clauses.
Not needed. Oh, thank you for your hard work.
It's no trouble at all.
What a tough life. Asset segregation. Remove. Add Party B equity rights.
The chairwoman, she...
Add it. The chairwoman won't object.
All right.
Also, I want to establish a family trust and a congenital heart disease charity fund. Your legal department Prepare for it.
Oh, okay. This is changing too fast. Understood. Carry on. Congrats in advance.
Mr. Zachary, there's a suitable heart donor. The surgery can be arranged this afternoon.
Prepare immediately. Dad? Dad. Don't worry. The operating room has been booked.
Who will sign here?
I'll do it. Dr. Justin, the success rate of the surgery.
Cardiothoracic surgery team. Highly experienced. Post-op recovery and prognosis. Good. Please rest assured.
Thank you for your hard work.
Buddha bless us. Bless Natalie. Safe. And be well.
Dad, don't worry. Natalie will surely be blessed by good fortune.
Natalie.
Mommy, Daddy, I'm scared.
Don't be scared, Natalie. You'll see Mommy and Daddy as soon as you wake up.
I'm not scared. When I get better, I'll go catch butterflies with Daddy.
All family members, please wait outside.
Don't be scared, Natalie.
It's all right.
Quick, prepare for CPR. Hurry, go to the blood bank for blood.
Quick, call blood bank. We need plasma.
Hey, wait. Did something happen?
I don't know the specific.
Please wait a moment.
Why is she so anxious?
Don't be afraid. Natalie will definitely be fine.
As a mother, you can't fall apart first.
Lorraine. Mom. Why are you here?
Granddaughter's surgery. Why didn't you tell me to come? You must hold on. A mother's strong. No matter what happens, you must hold on for Natalie. Besides, heaven will surely bless Natalie.
I understand.
Doctor, how is my granddaughter?
The surgery was successful. The patient's condition is stable.
Thanks, Doctor.
That's wonderful.
Thank goodness.
Go back and sleep. You watched over her, a day and night.
I promised Natalie that I'd wait here until she woke up. I want her to wake up and see me first sight. Natalie.
Mommy, I had a very long dream.
What kind of dream?
I dreamed that I was in a very dark place and got lost. Uncle brought me home. He looked exactly like he does in the picture, and he smiled at me.
It's Skylar.
Don't worry. If Uncle knew you were okay, he'd definitely be very happy.
I want to get better quickly, so I can go catch butterflies with Daddy.
Okay. When you're better, Daddy and Mommy, we'll catch butterflies.
Lorraine didn't come again today.
She's the boss's wife, you know. Why BF? Daily grind.
Lorraine, come here.
Look at her.
Take these to the marketing department.
But haven't these already been confirmed?
You're never here normally. If you don't know the situation, shut up.
Krause? Dare speak to the boss's wife?
Didn't hear about the boss's wife? Drafting divorce agreement.
Is that true?
No connections. You wouldn't know. Chairwoman's preferred daughter-in-law. Always a Maya Lorraine status.
The chairwoman is here.
Lorraine.
Oh, Mom, why are you here?
I bought you some new jewelry and clothes. See if you like them.
Thanks, Mom.
What rotten connections? You got it wrong. Manager Vincent.
Coming. You guys, Miss Yvonne, why did you come yourself?
The atmosphere in your department is not good. It needs to be addressed. Bullying, new employees, rumor spreaders in our group. Not welcome.
All right, Mary. You are fired.
No, Miss Yvonne, I didn't. I just heard it, Miss Yvonne. Let's go try new clothes.
Mom, today, new building, SD University completed. Zachary and I must attend ribbon cutting.
Well, isn't that a good reason to dress up? My Joe family's daughter-in-law must make a grand appearance. Let's go.
Mom, do I really have to wear this outfit? It feels a bit like a wedding dress.
These kinds of clothes are in style now. It's so beautiful.
Miss Yvonne asked me. Take up, madam, for the ribbon cutting.
Go ahead, wear this one.
Mom, I think I should change my clothes. I think this one is really too flashy.
Madam, perhaps we should leave first. We're running out of time.
Exactly. The ribbon cutting can't be delayed.
Am I the only one? Zachary has already arrived.
Boss went to Longing Hall early this morning.
He actually didn't wait for me. He's not answering his calls. Do you know what's really going on?
He's probably too busy.
Is a ribbon-cutting event that tiring?
Madam, perhaps we should leave first. We're really running out of time.
Let's go. Take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy, here you go.
Please welcome the bride.
Mom, let's go find Dad. Okay.
No wonder you, You go first.
So that's why the wedding dress.
Once Natalie's discharged, I hold our wedding for you. You don't like crowds, just close friends and family.
Where did you find it?
It's always been on the tree. No one touched it.
Then let the wedding begin. May the bride and groom exchange rings and exchange vows.
I, Zachary, take Lorraine as my wife. For richer or for poorer, I will love her, respect her, and be faithful to her until death do us part.
I, Lorraine, take Zachary to be my husband. In good times and for richer or for poorer, we will stay together for life, never leaving each other. Until death do us part.
Lorraine, I love you.
The groom may now kiss the bride.